this military day here at the rack in Piscataway, New Jersey. We have 3 ties, 13, an unprecedented 13 lead changes. And really, Army in this contest, courtesy of Kyle Wilson, 8 of 12 from the field, and he has 3 threes.
Terrific job getting out in transition, getting some easy baskets by Kyle Wilson. Active all around the court tonight. Great stop and go. Great finishes around the hoop. And when his feet are set, terrific shooter. Great balance for the reigning Patriot League Player of the Week.
Wilson looking for his 13th 20-point performance in his career. Out of the timeout, it's Wilson again. And he will go to the line looking for points 20 and 21.
Nice job out of the timeout there. Army staff drawing up a nice play off the out-of-bounds play. And again, big emphasis in college basketball. We've talked about that throughout the early broadcast. Driving the ball to the basket. Hand check, foul.
Foul is on Kone, his second and the team's 4th. Here's Wilson. And he's got 20. Led the team in scoring the last 2 games. Was the first Rookie of the Year, the Patriot League, the first since Alex Morris of '93, and give him 21 on the afternoon.
I'll tell you what else he is. He's efficient. He is really an efficient basketball player.
There's Kadeem Jack up top with Malik Kone. J.J. Moore, Wally Judge, and Jerome Segiers are in. Moore wasn't on the same page with Kadeem Jack. Another turnover here on Rutgers, and it is the 11th.
Yeah, they went to that same play, trying to get Kadeem Jack a play around the basket. He wasn't quite set. Turnover for Rutgers.
All square at 56. Wilson looking outside for Grambling. They want to go to the hot hand. Ferguson, look at this. They're just getting the passes over to Kyle Wilson. 5 to shoot here. Grambling, stop, pop, 10-footer, off the heel. Rebound by Jack, 50-50 ball, won by Army. Who else in Grambling? 3 on the way. Williams from the wing. No good. And the rebound by Jack.
Big time rebound there by Kadeem Jack, but great hustle plays and efforts by Army all night.
Segiers on the high-low with Wally Judge. And the foul going to be called on this end of the floor on Larry Toomey.
Rutgers hasn't been able to quite execute, but they are trying to throw the ball inside to their size and strength. A lot of credit there. But again, Army hustling all night. Tough off-balance shot. Great rebound, but even better staying with it. Hustle plays by Army throughout the contest.
Culprit was Toomey. That's his 3rd personal and the team's 5th. Midway point of the second half with Mo Cassera and our entire ESPN crew. Dave Leno with you. Great to have you with us. Kadeem Jack skies in right hand. He'll go to the line once more. And he's the guy, Mo, that you called on to perform better in the second half.
Sure did, and I like that they're calling his number. He's being aggressive. They're getting him involved, getting to the foul line a little bit. They've brought him up in the front of their pressure and defense a little bit, but I like his aggressive plays, and that's 4 fouls on Ferguson, going to send him to the bench.
Very troubling indeed for Army because he has that inside presence to try to halt the progress of a Wally Judge or Kadeem Jack. Certainly the size advantage in favor of Rutgers. We'll see if that plays a big role going down the stretch.
Sure does. Unfortunately for him, he just hasn't been able to get into a rhythm all night with those 2 early fouls. And sometimes that just happens. Games are played like that. So they may be better off going with a little different lineup here, a little smaller lineup, try to present some problems for Rutgers.
Ferguson comes out with his 4th personal, and as a result, Travis Rolla will come back in from Minnesota. Jack 4.6 rebounds, and there's number 5 on the afternoon, and it catapults Rutgers to a 1-point lead over Army. So it's Grambling running things. Cox still on the bench for this Black Knights team. Wilson with Segiers on him. And has to give it out to Mo Williams. Grambling inside. Kick out, 3 on the way. Plum wants the 2 instead. Too strong. Rebound by Jack.
Nice offense, great kick out, great shots, even better defensive rebound, and nice sustained defensive effort by Rutgers.
Jack with 7 boards this afternoon. He's certainly been a mainstay down low. Jack again, spin move, right hand, short on it, was tipped out by Rollo, and will go to Rutgers, they say. Last touch, by Rutgers, it will go to Army.
Again, they're calling number 11, calling him again and calling him again, trying to get him going. Nice aggressive move, just got to finish around the basket.
Dylan Cox, the maestro of this Army offense, will come in. Grambling, as a result, will take a seat. There he is right there, the sophomore voted a captain from Cedar Park, Texas.
Love seeing where all these Army players are from, right?
Yeah,
all
in fact,
over
5 guys from Texas. That's a deep deuce there for Wilson. Toomey tried to throw it off of a Rutgers player. Fans are very upset because the call on the floor is in favor of the Scarlet Knights. The officiating crew will talk about this, and let's see if they reverse it. Nope, they're going to keep it here.
Yeah, I have to agree with Left Jones. I never agreed with him when I was a coach. I got to tell you that. I never agreed with him. He would probably agree with that, but it actually did. It was the right call. It did kick off just a little bit of a Rutgers player there.
Toomey outside to Wilson. Tough shot, creates contact. Wasn't a high percentage opportunity. Nonetheless, he'll go to the line once more.
Mr. Efficient. He can get to the foul line. He can score in a lot of different ways. Terrific job by him getting to the basket. As guys are getting a little tired here. You can see him. It's a hot day in here. It's humid.
And you certainly, Mo, subtract Wilson out of this game for Army. It's Rutgers well up on top in this matchup because of Wilson's prowess. He is keeping his Black Knights team in it. Keep in mind, the 24th meeting between the two schools, the last one in 1978. And Rutgers has won the prior 4. So Army trying to come back in the record books.
There's some tough kids. Hey, Spiker was doing push-ups during shooting.
Yes, he was. 25, in fact. You didn't get on the floor, though.
Oh, God, I can't do 25 push-ups. You kidding me? That's why I'm up here.
I can echo that as well, as Army leads by 1, 58-57. 6 of 8 from the free throw line. Rutgers, on the flip side, has gotten to the charity stripe 20 times. Kadeem Jack has eyes for Mack. Deep do, and in front of the three-point arc, Mack all caught.
When his feet are set, he just makes shots. He can score in bunches right off the bench. Quick 2 for Rutgers.
Good cut inside. Cuts. Jack had other ideas. Loose ball on the floor. Picked up by Army again. It's a plumb 3. There it is again, getting the offensive board. And Army storms back to a 2-point advantage. 8 minutes to go at the rack.
Hustle plays all night long for the Cadets.
Moore finds Mack. 6 in the AAC and scoring, alternating possession. Good call there by Pat Driscoll. It will go the opposite way in favor of Arnie. And Omlid doing a spectacular job. Eddie Jordan very frustrated at losing the 50-50 balls. Miles Mack trying to keep his club in it. On the flip side, Army trying to stay alive thanks to the 3-pointers.